take care of yourself, be careful,
Okay.
and come back in one piece.
I'll try.
Okay.
See you.
We spent our first night in Mitzperamon, and in the early morning we stopped to visit the Ibex that are hanging around in the edge of the Ramon crater.
Good morning. We are heading today, we are in Shaharut, and we're going to go up this mountain over there to Yotvata. And it's going to be a nice trek. Let's check it out.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go. We are here in Shaharut Cliffs, and we are looking down there on the Arava. From these cliffs down we can see Paran Valley. We can see Yovata, which we're going to end the tour there. And also on the mountains on the other side is actually a Dome Mountains. They belong to Jordan, so this is Jordan Mountains on the other side.
Here we came across a wall, or initially we thought this is a man-made wall, but closer examination we saw that this is actually a natural phenomenon, some geological formation, but amazingly looks like it was man-made. huge slab.
Fantastic, no?
It's fantastic, and it's actually it's very soft material. You can even scratch it with a fingernail. Look at it. Poof. Definitely not quartz. Wow. So many crystals. Very nicely done. Woody, what you got there? Wow, it's shining. Rami, what did we're just sitting here to have a drink, and suddenly we find that we are actually all these old fossils.
Nice.
Used to be a sea here. There's many shells here. This type of shells.
לרשום הכל בסדר.
Well, we found here some ruins. We thought it's very ancient, but it's this is an old oven from the World War One. Apparently, this was a soldier post here, guarding this exit towards the Red Sea, which we cannot see now, but is somewhere on the horizon. A few, maybe like 50 km from here.
Yotvata. We made it all the way from Shaharut, and I'm actually standing here in front of this. Doesn't look much, but it's a British police post from 20th century, about the 30s or the 40s, and this police post is actually situated on a historical Roman structure here from the Roman time. This was probably 3rd century AD, the edge of the Roman Empire towards the Red Sea over there in the south. So we are here exploring this archaeological site, and before we're going to head to Yotvata.
Desert save our water.
Okay, so this is the night camp. This is where we stay the night in Shaharut. You can see over there on the hill. What is there on the hill?
Sixth Sense.
The Sixth Sense Hotel. It's a luxury hotel, and this is just a campsite with minimal facilities, which is this water and toilets, and I think we have another 2 couples here staying the night. So it's going to be interesting tonight. I'm going to make a fire and enjoy the desert. So stay with us. Okay, هنا the scorpion. Yep. It doesn't move, but it's a scorpion. Small one. Okay.
This is from the Chalcolithic period, which is a prehistorical period actually. And what we can see that they've done amazing structures here. You can see the leftovers, of course. You don't see the entire structure. If you look around, you can see a desert. And any normal human being can ask himself how these guys survived here. Well, it was long time ago, and probably the climate change, which started long after what we call climate change, affected this area. And at the ancient time, probably it was a semi-desert area where you had enough water to grow some food and
harvest. Yeah.
So they were able to live here, and of course when the climate changed, they had to
Disappear.
to go somewhere else.
Yeah, they move north. But maybe another word, this is really ancient stuff. We are talking about like something like 4,000 years ago. This is prehistoric. It's not, these people didn't have a writing, they didn't have, they were very prehistoric people. And yeah, here in the desert you see in many places the remains of what left from them.
This is a settlement, by the way, and you can see the temples and some monuments they made.
We're going to see the Leopard Temple over there. Let's have a look there. We are in the Leopard Temple or Leopard ritual site, and this is prehistorical. This is like 8,000 years ago, very old period of time. And how do we know that this is leopards? Because the people left these kind of drawings made out of stones, small stones. You can see this is the tail of the leopard. It's upright. Yeah, you can see that there are over a dozen figures of these animals that were identified to be leopards, and probably these are female leopards that are associated with the fertility ritual. And in the middle of this altar you can see these tiny stones that they are called the fathers. So they represent probably ancient gods or ancient fathers. This is a leopard trap, a leopard trap. It was made by ancient people, starting during the prehistorical time, but used even in later time. The idea is like this. You put bait inside, maybe a piece of meat, and then the leopard is sneaking in somehow inside. And let me demonstrate. You put a stick here, and when the leopard is trying to get the bait, he's gonna move the stick, and the stone is gonna fall on him, either trap him or kill him. And this is the way they used to do it in the old days, and it was mainly used for protecting the cattle, the goats. A little known fact is that Arabian leopards actually roamed the deserts of Israel until the last century. Not so many of them. The last one was captured in 2006 in Nabataeans. That's about 100 kilometers north of here. But sadly, since then, no leopard has been spotted. Here we are arriving in the Kasuy dunes. The desert in the southern part of Israel, it's actually mostly stone and rocks. So desert sand dunes are not so common. And so it's really nice to see it. You can see here the beautiful formation, and also this attracts some wildlife.
Live from Kasuy dune in the Negev. Wow, look at this sand.